We head back to Main Street to Moonlight Studio and Gallery. This artist-owned and operated fine arts gallery features local art from the greater Mohawk Valley region. It is open Thursday through Sunday, 11 to 4.
If you ask me to swim the seven seas or fight
Here in the heart of the Mohawk Valley in Sharon Springs, you'll find the Moonlight Gallery, Moonlight Studio, and you can come in here and see all kinds of artwork done by local artists, paintings, watercolor, photography, pottery, you name it, it's here.
Dear, how can it be? One so sweet could die so young, and on Christmas Eve, well, she's gone. Yeah.
Next door in the former Smith, Empey & Smith department store building is McGillicuddys Naturals. Right here in Sharon Springs, they make fine, handcrafted, all-natural bath products, including soaps, bath salts, and lotions.
While you're strolling down Main Street here in Sharon Springs, be sure to drop into McGillicuddys, because you can come in here and take an aroma tour, because the fragrances, you have to come here to actually experience it. There are dozens of different fragrances, and sort of like at a wine tasting party when you have to cleanse your palate between the different kinds of wine, there's something here. If you're curious what these coffee beans are for, they are to clear out your olfactory senses so that you can go from one fragrance to another. And I happen to pick up a couple here this time of year that are very interesting. One here of Santa Claus, a gingerbread man. This one here is peppermint. Believe me, when you smell it, you might find yourself eating it. And then for the Irish out here, there is this wonderful Claddagh ring soap. It's worth coming to Sharon Springs just for this story.
I guess when I was very young, I had an aunt who had severe psoriasis from head to toe. So helping her tend to her skin, I had a very, very big interest in it. There was no cures, and we would make soap for her because there really wasn't anything she could use. And then growing up in upstate New York, everything I did was natural, growing up on a farm. It actually started with just for fun. I've always been allergic to chemicals, so I've always bought what I thought was an all-natural product. I bought a natural product right after my first daughter was born, put it on, and in 15 minutes, I blew up like a balloon and ended up in the dermatologist. And about a week later, I called the company and asked them what could be in this product, and they told me over 700 different chemicals can be in a natural product and not be on the label.
Wow.
And they had no idea. It depended on the day they made it. So I started making my own. Martha Stewart. I met Martha Stewart, was on her show. I didn't have a big section on her show, but I had taught Dr. Brent Ridge, the health and wellness doctor, on her show how to make soap. So he went on, he made goat milk soap, and I had a little, "How are you, Martha" blurb. Well, I love soap. I know it's odd, but I do. Ever since I can remember, I would carve soaps, you know, have them ready for the bath. But a lot of it is because I can't even tell you, well, for women, we have a short period of time. It's usually in the shower that no one is bothering us. That's number one. I mean, it is number one. For me, it was the one place I could go and just enjoy myself and relax, and I always wanted a nice product. But I wanted an all-natural product, too, something that was healthy and smelled good and made me feel better, and so I started making my own. But I think that it's important that people understand the chemicals that are in bath products, and they're numerous.
Tucked away on Beechwood Road is my sister's place. And even if you don't have a sister, you'll feel like part of the family here. In fact, we bump into our friends from Chartwell Studios, and they point out the floor painted by one of their students.
Just a block off of Route 20 is my sister's place. Now, I don't have any sisters, but it's the name of a little cafe. When you come here, be sure to find it, because it's a quaint, unique little cafe. Since the show started, we've been to some 194 different places, but today, here, I had something that really made my taste buds stand up, and I can't believe what it is. However, it was absolutely unbelievable. It is onion jam, And when you come here, it's going to be provided to you sort of as a gift from the owner with your entree. And I guarantee, despite the name, you're going to love it.
This is a building that has lived many lives behind our house in Sharon Springs. And we started it 4 years ago, my two sisters and I. And it was actually as a result of my mother and I purchasing this property, and then converting this building into, it was going to be a tea room, and the boys at the American were closing the Rockville and opening the American, so we decided to open a cafe. It's simple, homemade food, a lot of local produce. We make everything ourselves. It's simple because we don't have a stove, so we make grilled sandwiches and salads and homemade soups and simple baked goods. Simple homemade food. What we tried to create here was an environment that was like our home. We come from a big family. We usually gather around food. We're Irish and Italian, so we gather around food. And so we wanted a home-like environment. And when people come here and they get it, that's what the satisfaction is.
Be sure to take the time to explore the side streets of Sharon Springs and see all of the grand old hotels and boarding houses from the spa days. Nancy, whom we met at lunch, invites us into her gift shop and coffee house to warm up with hot coffee and fresh baked goods before we head home.